Dobrodošli ljudi, nastavak gameplaya Little Hope, Dark Pictures.
Taylor! You okay?
Taylor
What's going on? Come on!
Treba sad razvaliti ova vrata. Da li si povređena, Taylor?
What
Šta
happened?
se to desilo?
I heard voices.
I saw my fucking self looking back at me, dressed all weird, speaking funny. I mean, what the fuck?
Sorry I wasn't there for you.
This woman, the one who looked like me, they just dragged her out like some kind of criminal. I mean, shit. Let's get out of here.
I hear that.
Bravo, dečko, našao si nož.
I found a knife.
Maybe it was a knife once, when dinosaurs roamed the earth.
Think we should bring it along?
Here, you take it.
Why?
It's obvious, dummy. Self-defense.
Okay. Small price to pay to make you feel better. I got it.
Uzmi, noževi su za muškarce. Ponekad i za žene u kuhinji. Ajde, devojko, pomeri se malo. Idemo istražiti ovu kuću i pronaći ostalo društvo. What the? Calm down, boy. Ništa specijalno, samo portet. Ajde, otvori tu. Davno bilo, 1962. godine. Ništa, dečko, idemo naći izlaz.
Come on, this way out.
Nadam se da je ostalo društvo u redu.
Oh, hello.
Hello,
Are
my
things
friend.
becoming any clearer for you? Now, at last, someone has a weapon. Shall we try to hold on to this one? Let me help you out. Give you one little hint. Well then, how can I put this? We each have our own demons. They are ours and ours alone, and they are often born out of regret. I'll leave you now with some wise words from a great Irish playwright I once met in Paris, I believe. never judge anyone shortly. Every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. She's just a child. Let's speak again later.
Pametan
Looks
govor.
like we've lucked out here. Back on the road. The professor and the others can't be far.
Hope you're right. We've been shit out of luck so far tonight.
Ok, Taylor. Magla. Noć. Pola dva uveče.
The woman who looks like me. What did she do to be taken like that?
Not a great omen for sure. But nothing's gonna happen to you. I'll make sure of that.
Ajde, proverimo ovo ovdje. Šta je to? This house.
Even the writers here don't have happy endings.
Sure looks that way.
1856. godina. Davno bilo, istorijski. Taylor, šta je s tvojom lampom?
What I saw back there was unreal.
I get that, but
But shit, this whole night has been messed up since we crashed. Thanks for having my back. This shitty night would be a lot tougher without you here.
we've looked out for each other.
Da je sad ovo Resident Evil, sad bi mi napalo ovdje nešto, ili Silent Hill.
We're the first tourists this place has seen for a long, long time.
Hajde sad kojim putem. Da li u šumu da idem? Oh, jel.
Where the hell is that coming from?
I don't know.
Počinjem polako jeza da me fata. Dobro. Ništa specijalno, nismo našli nikakvo oružje. Ali nekako volim što ima ovdje lampa kojoj ne trebaju baterije da se menjaju, nego imaš ono beskonačno. Vidimo onamo gavrane. Da li je neko umro onamo? Dečko, smanji doživljaj.
Get over here! This isn't possible. I know those markings. This is my old tire swing. Look, here, see?
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
It's not okay, you don't get it. See these stars? I painted them onto this tire with my dad when I was 10 years old.
You sure?
Hell yes, I'm sure this is my tire swing. How come it's out here?
Can't be. Just looks the same. It's just a coincidence.
Can you listen to what I'm saying here? This town knows me.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. We're getting through this, okay? Together.
Izgleda nisi. Da. Opet
This is
ovo,
not my
opet
doing.
ovo.
You must help me. I beg you. Please help me before it is too late.
Hush now, woman. Only the Almighty can forgive your sin. That is your only hope of salvation.
Listen to me. I have committed no sin. The puppet I am condemned for is a child's plaything. Nothing more. I
You'll
swear
not
it.
swear me. The sickness you brought into our midst must be purged. To free all of us, and you, from evil, you must burn.
I beg you, stop. Do not do this. Ah! No, no, please, no. No, stop. Ah! Ah!
Pray, Lord, for you to take the soul of this, our sister Tabitha, who has been led astray by the devil, and do with it as you will.
Teško za gledanje, ne razumem ovo baš. Ovo je kao neko predskazanje, šta može da se desi.
The woman we just saw, it was me.
Znači, Taylor, ti si sad u opasnosti.
Nothing bad's gonna happen to you. I'll make sure of that.
Thanks. I'm glad you're here.
Let's keep on going to the church. That's likely where the rest are.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Ono je mačka, jel ono? Oh, jes, strašna mačka.
Feels like we're being followed.
We are being followed.
Hey! Get the fuck out of here!
Back the fuck off, will you? Oh crap, what the fuck is that?
Come on!
Fokus. Vidiš duboko. Wow. Predahni malo, dečko.
Move! Run!
Jebi ga, pogrešio sam kontrol. Dobro, hajde, hajde, još uvijek si živ, hajde. Bravo Taylor, bravo mačko, bravo. Stavi ovog idiota. Dobra, hajde mačko, hajde. Hajde ti teki, hajde. Bravo mačko, bravo.
Keep moving, go!
You hear that? Is that
Taylor.
Taylor? Is that you back there? Get to the church! Run!
Hey!
One of those fucking things is after
Get
us!
inside! Go! Come on, move it!
Hey! Run!
Get inside!
Ulazi
Hey!
unutra.
That thing is almost on you!
Are you crazy? You trying to get yourself killed? Get in here.
Look for ways in and out of here. Close them all off. Shit! Come on, we need a barricade here.
Ajde, momci, snažite se.
Hey! Hey!
A zvali smo te, šta ti mi išli u kauboje nekog?
Why the hell is that old fool still out there?
Looks like he's following us.
Whatever he's up to, we can't trust
I
him.
know you're inside.
What in God's name is he up to? He's gonna lead that thing straight to us.
He doesn't get how much trouble we're in here.
What the hell is going on in there?
You need to get away from here. Go before it's too late.
Get the hell out of here!
I'll go once I look you in the eye. Now let me in!
Maybe he can help us out.
This is a really bad idea.
What exactly is going on here?
You gotta help us get out of here. We lost friends tonight, and we just want to go home.
Hey. Sure, I hear you. I'll go get help.
Fucking waste of time.
Dobro, izašli smo čoveku u susret. Imao sam
That
srca.
thing's out there. It's toying with us.
Why are these things, whatever the hell they are, coming after us?
I wish I knew. Maybe then we'd know how to stop them.
Professor? Andrew!
Oj.
It's me. I'm next. The priest, reverend, whatever, made accusations against my double. It sounded serious.
Another trial?
Not this time. But sure looked like it was heading that way.
And the girl? Mary?
Yeah. She was there, all right.
We secure in here? You find any other ways in?
Sorry, Professor, I didn't check.
Zašto si razočaran?
Still can't believe what's
Damija?
happened to Angela. Not losing another student.
That thing is still out there. Look over there.
We have to follow her. Whoever she is, she's tied up in everything that's happened here.
What if you're right? What then?
If we can stop her, it could prevent any more harm happening to our doubles.
Okay. Guard the door in case that thing comes back.
Već mi se polako znoje prsti od napetosti. Da vidim šta će da bude.
Hey, kid? You out here?
Shit, man. Ko je zatvorio ta vrata? Taj poklopac. Au, propuši mi uši.
pains me to say these words, but your punishment today will protect us all. Keep our town safe.
Can you spare him? I beg you.
This is hard for you, child. But one day you will understand, and you will thank me.
Go from this place, Mary. Your pleas cannot reach him. My fate is not a memory you should carry.
Who will be my keeper if you are gone?
Judge Wyman has instructed Abraham. He will be your keeper. A decision not all are in agreement with. Every man will face his day of judgment. Yours is today.
No! No!
Look, child. See who you would have me spare. See he is no longer of this earth. Only the damned and the devil can resist in this way.
Neverovatno. Nije valjda da ću ovako da umrem. Sa Danielom. Ova devojčica nas upozorava na neku opasnost koja će nama da dođe unapred. I Daniel je
He was right here.
šokiran.
I was holding him. He was right there. Nothing I could do.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I know how much it messed me up.
Thanks. We're both still standing. That's what counts.
Why did that kid Mary want us to see her brother executed?
Doesn't add up. We're missing a piece of the puzzle somehow.
Like what?
Not sure. First time I saw Mary, felt like I recognized her from someplace.
Me too. I know I've seen her before. But where?
There it is! That's what's been after us!
We can't let it trap us up here.
Kako je samo nas on pronašao, ja ne mogu da verujem.
What do we do now with that thing outside?
Quiet. It's out there. Listen.
It's out there for now. What if it decides to come in after us?
Maybe we're okay if we stay inside the church.
Because...
Because it's holy ground. A church? Maybe it can't come in.
Really? It's a fucking vampire now?
I'm just saying, this is a solid building.
He's right. We're safer in here. We're staying put.
I guess staying makes some kind of sense, right? You think that's our best move?
We are staying in here. No choice.
We should take off while we still can. That thing has us boxed in.
No one else agrees with you. Staying in here is the majority decision.
We can't be splitting up again. After what happened to Angela?
Sure, whatever. But this doesn't feel right to me.
Momci, držite se složno zajedno. I budite cool. Find another way. Okay.
Sounds like more than one. Fucking great.
No way. This has got to be the preacher who's been popping up all over.
Newsletter. Kako ćemo mi sad ovdje da se snađemo? Šta da radimo sad?
Fuck me! Let's go!
I'm out of here!
Back, quickly!
Oh boy.
Go! Get out of sight! Hide! Move, Daniel!
Kill that. Šta je još jedan Terminator, a?
Where are you? Taylor, come on! Talk to us!
We gotta do something now.
Hold on, will ya? We need to be calm.
Fuck calm. Taylor's in trouble.
Daniel!
Kako sad? Kuda sad?
Taylor.
Is that you? I can't see shit. Is that you? I'm over here.
Lomimo te ruke. Ajmo devojko, ajmo devojko. Jackie Chan, hajde. Jebote, znaiđe mu pravo. U ruke.
Am I happy to see you guys? Thought I'd lost you.
We're still in big trouble here.
Momci, sljedeći put nađite neko oružje, molim vas. Nemojte se golim rukama boriti. Ali muški, nema
I need a
šta.
break.
We gotta keep moving.
Šta je stari, a?
Can't stop.
No, wait. He needs a break.
Forget it. Those things are coming after us, not you. We can't hang around.
I keep telling you, stick together, and we'll be fine.
Fine like Angela, right?
All right. What's our next move?
I'm not sure.
Dobro je, momci. Pregurali smo nekako ovu situaciju.
We should rest here for a while.
Ajde malo pauze, neće da nas škodi nikom.
You asleep? That's impressive.
I wish. No way I could get any shut-eye after what went down tonight. Would love to, though. I'm beat. Any ideas how we getting out of here?
Šta reći? Koju posluku porati? Kome?
Listen. It's clear now. There's no help available. We're on our own.
Sure seems that way.
Our best shot, maybe our only shot, is to stop that girl, Mary.
Getting to Mary, stopping her might help, sure, okay, but what about the other kid? The one that keeps running from us?
Mary and her are connected somehow, I'm sure of it. Maybe the other girl is trying to lead us somewhere.
Where?
I don't know. Maybe to a place we can stop all this.
Everything feels out of control. I don't think there's anything we can do at this point.
Mary's the key to everything that's happened. The trials, the executions.
Sure, but how are we supposed to stop her? Not even sure she's real.
Too late for us to do anything now. We've had it. This is over.
We have to try. We owe it to the others. And ourselves.
Ne znam, ne mogu da verujem nikom ovdje.
Mary's the
Ni
key
ko
to
je šta,
this.
ni ko je ko.
I'm certain of it.
It's not that simple. And like you said, she's just a kid. We can't...
Listen to me. We see her again. We do whatever is necessary. Okay. Timeout is up. We can't stay here any longer.
Wait, this place is safe, though. Is leaving such a smart idea?
We won't find Mary sitting on her asses. We need to go out and look for her.
Not sure hunting Mary down is a great move, but I guess we should stick together.
Moramo zajedno da ostanemo snažni, složni. Bravo, profesor. Ajde, skoči si čovjek. Skoči, bre,
Move! Run! Ease up, will you? Hold up! Andrew, wait!
Ajde, profesor. Šta sad da radi?
Professor! You there? Daniel? Taylor?
Da, jebote, kako se tako spotače? Da je bilo pola sekunde, statinka, kako sam mogao da stisnem X. Dobro je.
Guys! Where the hell are you?
Get it fucking off me!
Hold on, Taylor. I gotta help you.
Ajde, dečko, ajde.
Taylor!
Good fight, guys. Come on, come on.
How we got out of there in one piece, I'll never know.
Hold the celebrations. We're still cornered in Shithole Central.
And the fucking mutants are still out there. We gotta keep moving.
It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. It cannot be taken from you. Not by angels or by demons. Heaven or hell. Perhaps you've started to realize something.
Naravno. Šta imaš da mi pokažeš to, a? Karte, a?
That everything and everyone may not be quite what they appear to be. 3 executions, 3 tormented beings, and so far, only 1 lost soul. Angela. Any thoughts on what might be around the corner, hidden by the fog? Something wicked this way comes.
Opet mrak, a? 4 sata. Dirt Trail. Znači, malo se razdanilo.
Keep a lookout for the girl. We have to stop her.
That little brat. Someone needs to teach her a lesson.
Amen to that.
This may sound crazy, but what if saving our doubles from execution is how we save ourselves?
That thing only came for me after my lookalike died.
Moram priznati da je grafika u ovoj igrici zaista perfektna. Samo da ne dođe još onih morona da nas napadaju. Nekako se branim, ali...
Is anything here not falling apart?
Šta li ovdje mogu naći? Vjerojatno neku fotografiju. Pazi sad ovo. Znači, sad je profesor u opasnosti. Nešto mi je izgubio snagu, nije spavao i umoran je. Dobro, kuda sad da mi nastavimo kretanje?
Fireflies. That's what's causing the glow. Looks kind of beautiful, don't you think?
Kind of weird looking.
Fuck me.
No, this cannot be. My own eyes deceive me. My apologies for the lateness of the hour, but I must speak with you.
What ails you, my friend?
It is Mary. I am troubled by her, by the part she has played in these trials.
Those trials trouble us all.
There is more to this. I saw her smile as her own sister was executed. She took pleasure from it.
Are you certain?
I am. But now that she speaks of guilt and remorse, it is hard not to believe her.
Keep away from her, Abraham. No good can come from being with that child.
Too late. With her brother and sister gone, Mary now lives under my roof.
Your charity places you in grave danger.
What do you advise?
Tell the court you suspect she toys with us all. That you saw her delight in her own sister's death. I implore you.
I am torn. Mary seems full of
Keep
remorse.
your suspicions to yourself, and it's our community which will suffer. None of us is safe from her wild imaginings.
Very well. If the court will listen, I will speak.
Dobro, Daniel.
I am bewitched.
You're not bewitched.
How else can your presence be explained?
I can't explain this, but you're not.
She has conjured you to defend her. To press me into silence. Only the devil could create a demon who so resembles me.
I'm not a demon. But we do look alike, which I agree is pretty damn weird.
What do you want from me? I want to know what you're gonna say to the court. About Mary.
I was decided to speak to the court. Now I am not so sure.
I know how this must look, but you have to speak out. Tell everyone what the girl did, like your friend is telling you to.
The devil has sent you to tempt me. I must not succumb. Little Hope is no longer the town I knew. Strange and disturbing events have become commonplace. You, whatever you are but one of these. Revealing the truth about Mary may save my friend, but it does not sit easily with me that in doing so I condemn a child. The balance of my heart tells me it is right and just to reveal to the court what I know about Mary.
Then you gotta protect your friend. And speak out against her.
The accusations, the executions, all that is down to her. You have to tell the truth.
You are cursed. A sure sign of the devil.
Ranjen. Povređen.
Let's hope you've done enough to stop that kid and help us get out of here.
We'll see. Feels like I made a bad call.
What happened? You get a chance to confront Mary?
No. We never even saw her.
Fuck.
Da je Taylor. Ona devojka. Tu je.
We saw Andrew's double. Said he was gonna speak out against Mary. That she's just a malicious kid, not some witch finder.
That can only be positive. We are seeing glimpses of what happened here hundreds
How you
of
doing?
years ago.
Not great.
Demons from the past?
Don't know how much more of this shit I can take. One thing I didn't see coming,
Well,
I
the
feel
only
like one of the
explanation
team.
I have makes no sense.
I'm good with that.
None at all.
Never happens to me.
Yeah, I hear that. Learned a few things about myself tonight. Shame it had to be from witches and ghosts.
We could have used one of those, what do you call it? A paladin, a holy warrior.
Holy shit. I never had you down as a game geek.
There's a lot more about me you don't know. I'm full of surprises. You'll see.
We need to get moving.
Drago mi je da imamo jednu devojku.
Fuck this place and this stupid ass crash that got us here.
Taylor! Where are you?
Kako si tako
Taylor!
nestala brzo, brate, pa šta je?
Taylor! That you? Hold on to me. Whatever happens, do not let go!
Leave me! Get out of here with the others!
Hold on to me!
Get off, bastard!
What the fuck was that?
Kakva neprijatna situacija. Odjednom me zgrabilo ovo čudovište.
Let's check that out. It'll get us out of these damn woods, and we can talk on the way.
Opet igram sa Daniel, I think. Da li se bliži kraj ovoj ludoj avanturi koju niko nije očekivao? Šta je ovo? Neki znak. Beži, 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 nešto se čuje u šumu.
What happened back there with that thing?
No idea. It was a real shitstorm. What do you think?
Seemed like it wanted to haul my ass off into the woods. Can't even think about what might have happened to me.
Let's hope Mary goes the same way and disappears.
We need your double to spill the beans on Mary to the judge. Seems like the only way to stop her and get us out of here alive.
We don't know for sure that stopping Mary will help us out. It's just a theory.
It may only be a theory, but right now it's all we've got.
Come on, let's take a look.
S kim igram opet sa ovim? Moram biti oprezan da će me opet nešto zgrabiti iza ćoška u mraku. Da, predskazanje da će John, profesor, biti ubijen. Baš neki monster jak. Ej. Profesor, zašto ideš gore sam? Moram da te upozorim. Rekao bi nešto na koga me podsjećao ovaj, ali bolje da zadrži mišljenje. Izvinjavam se. Znači, ipak idemo na drugi sprat gore. Što piše ovdje, no enter.
Check this out.
Hey!
Opet ovaj u žutom modelu.
That guy's a menace.
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in.
Come on, inside.
Kako njega niko ne lovi, čovječe. Ljudi, budite oprezni.
No one's been here for a long time.
Now is my time to speak before the judge. I am filled with dread. I cannot know how my testimony will be received. The devil has blinded so many to what is real and what is not.
Nothing good will come of this.
His words will seek to twist the truth.
Allow me to judge what is true.
Abraham and Joseph are allies in this deception. And lest we forget, you condemned Joseph to death only yesterday. Or do you now question that decision?
I have heard nothing today to sway my conviction. Joseph consorted with the same malicious force as his wife. For this, the court thanks Reverend Carver, who faced the devil's wrath to present the evidence.
'Tis only my duty, Judge.
Now, however, this court is duty-bound by law to seek out the truth. We must therefore examine these claims made by Abraham against Mary.
If I may speak briefly, Judge Wyman.
Time is short, Reverend. Be indeed brief.
Mary has shown great fortitude to speak out against the evil here. Many would have lacked her courage. Yet her reward for exposing this brooding covered in our midst is to be besmirched.
Her courage is not in question. It is her intent we must be certain of.
Her accuser is the very man entrusted to care for this innocent child. Plain to see, he is not fit for such a task. And I would ask the court to have Mary placed elsewhere.
Who would you have be her new ward, Reverend?
I am prepared to take responsibility for the child. If the court agrees.
First, the court must hear what Abraham has to say. No decision can be made on the child until then. Abraham!
I do not know which course to take. My conscience tells me I must speak out against Mary, but it weighs heavy on my heart to do so.
You've got to tell the judge everything. That girl is evil. Everyone needs to know it.
Ajde to da kažemo, ne mogu više da odugovlačim. Možda grešim.
Tell the court what you have come here to say. Speak up, boy. Out with it!
Mary has spoken of evil spirits, devilry and witchcraft. Things many cannot believe could exist here in
I'm
Little
not here
Hope.
for history and hearsay. Get to the point, boy.
Mary confessed to me all her accusations were false. She did not see what she claimed. There was no witchcraft. There were no familiars, no devils. All were just the imaginings of a child's mind.
You understand the gravity of your testimony.
Yes, Judge, I do.
Very well. You may step down.
Mary is to remain with me.
Given your testimony, I feel the child must go elsewhere. The Reverend Carver will be Mary's new charge by order of the court.
Dobro.
Tell me everything. Did you see Andrew's double again?
Yeah, we saw him. He told the judge that Mary made it all up. None of what she said was true.
Now what? She gets taken away and does time for her lies?
This helps us. Has to. We now know for sure that we can alter what happens.
What do you think? Is he right about this?
Maybe I'm being dumb, but I don't get how we, or anyone, can change something that happened hundreds of years ago.
Normally, I'd agree with you, but we can see these events. Somehow they're running parallel to us, so I think we can change them.
Sudnica.
What the fuck?
We can't stay. Let's get out of here.
Znači, John, ti si sad u opasnosti.
Look at those outfits. This place shut down way, way back.
Evo ga profesor. In memory of James Clark. Ajde, ne, vrati se tečko gore, da vidim ovdje još u sobu što ima. Možda nađeš neko oružje, hajde. Kiss my ass. Misliš da si pametan, a? Pazi kad me nešto uhvati za ruku. To je ta family photo.
Get over here. You gotta see this. This is too fucking weird. This is too much. Way too fucking much. First, a load of weirdo witch killers from ancient history look just like us. Now, we got the creepy Family of the Year winners who also look just like us. What the actual fuck?
What does it mean, though? Do you think they died like the other lookalikes?
No clue. Who knows what happened to them? Maybe we're all stuck in the same nightmare. You really want a souvenir? From this night? From this place?
All I know, I'm keeping hold of this.
Dobro, možda je to
What you
pametna
said about
ideja.
all this being a nightmare. You mean that?
If it's my nightmare, why are you guys all in it?
Any of us could say the same thing.
I don't know what's real here. Are you the real Andrew?
Oh, come on. So wait. Who are those people in the photograph?
Maybe time is fucked up here. Like, that really is us in that photo.
But they're around the same age as us.
Nisam uspio da vidim šta je ovo. Little Hope Factory to close. Jebote, kad bi ja uspio sve da pročitam, ja bi zaspao. Da je neka slagalica, pa hajde. Dobro, tamo, da li sam bio tamo? Sudija, a? Dobro, sudija, šta ćeš ti tu? Gdje nam je ostalo društvo?
Okay, so what's your theory, smart guy?
Ovog lika znam. Upoznao sam ga na početku igre.
What's the story here? She leave him for some other guy?
Okej. Malo smo bili odsutni, ali vraćamo se. Ne znam, možda...
You hear that? Right below us.
We need to find a way out of here, now.
Da li mogu naći neko oružje?
That's heavy. Andrew, get your ass over here and help me out.
What's up?
Andrew.
You take that side, I'll take this side. Push together, right? Good. Now, push!
Whoa! Oh shit! Ah! Come on, man. Zasro si ga sad jebot.
Daniel? You okay?
It's coming for
What
you!
the fuck are you?
Kill that bitch.
Hold!
Hajde, dečko, hajde. Hajde, bre.
I need to get out of here!
Come on! Almost made it!
Hajde, bre, di. A jebi ga. Sad, dečko, razmisli što da radiš.
Andrew? Daniel?
Say something!
Ne smeju, čuće i ovaj...
Let us know you're okay!
Let's go before anything else happens.
Ne, te daske su slabe.
Too bad, shithead!
Šta radi
Hey.
opet? Opet smo vidjeli ovu djevojčicu bar. Dobro, idemo nastaviti kretanje u nepoznatom pravcu. Neka magla pala, brate. Dobro. Samo fali neki kamen da mi padne od ozgo. Ili nešto sa grane da me ne padne. Prilično je tiho ovdje.
Professor? Professor? Hey! You guys!
Andrew? Daniel?
You made it.
This time, yeah. Not sure how much longer my luck can hold, though.
Thought I'd lost you.
This isn't over. The thing back there is still after me.
Što ste bili živi ljudi, bili ste.
Any of you spotted that kid, Mary?
Not seen her. I've seen this before.
Dobro, back. Vama je put blokiran. Da li ima ovdje nešto da se uzme u auto, neko oružje, nešto? Pazi da nije zombi u...
That's real hatred. Wonder what the guy
Burn
did.
in hell. Dobro. Opet neka kuća gore, nešto.
In the fog there. You see that?
Zašto se ova devojčica Mary mnogo igra sa nama?
Stay on your toes. Anything could happen.
No one in Little Hope is safe while you still draw breath, Joseph. You must die today. Not even your wife Amy was spared your lust to serve Satan.
Damn me if you must. You're not fit. Speaking of my late wife.
There is still fight in you. I must drive the devil out for the safety of everyone here.
Oh, no one is safe.
Joseph, do you renounce the devil and all his teachings?
I carry no sin. I'm no disciple of the devil. Our town is infected with madness. Brought here by Satan's servants. Barely.
We have to stop this.
Get away!
You give me that!
Look! See how this poor child is tormented. Joseph still clutches her with the devil's hand. More stones! The
Fuck
devil
you,
must
man.
be crushed from within him. Do not flinch. The fate of Little Hope rests in your hands.
A normalno da će da ga ubiju. Mislim da ću da izgubim profesora. Znači, on je toliko rizičan sad.
What happened? Tell me.
We don't have a lot of time.
John, get away from it!
I'm tired of running.
Are you crazy? We gotta move!
Come on, you fuck! I'm ready!
To, bravo za udaranje, bravo. Dobro, ne šoj se oružje, hajde. Šta je bilo?
How's that feel, fucker?
Ajde, završi ga, ajde.
Fucking thing stuck!
Get inside! Get in here!
Bravo, momci, bravo. Ovo smo već vidjeli.
We gotta go! Like now! Andrew! Andrew! I need you here! Don't move. Is it gone? I don't see it anymore.
Beži. Ma beži, čoveč.
We need to figure a way out of here before that thing finds a way in.
Place looks like it burned down. Something here isn't right.
Something isn't right is this shitty town's motto.
Dobro je. Ajde vidimo sljedeće predskazanje. Pazi sad ovo. Šta je, koja je ovo ženska? Ovu nemam. Beži, ne prilazi vratima, što dalje? Opet ova devojčica, šta li hoće od nas više?
Maybe if we'd had kids of our own, none of this would be happening.
Dobro. Roditelji moraju da vaspitavaju svoju decu. Da i nauče mnogo stvari u životu.
You're gonna want to see this.
Izgleda da je ovo kuća gdje je bio
This is
požar.
real. Angela and I were married.
Dobro, ovo sam već vidio. I kako ja da... Sad da nešto ovdje... Prilično je mračno, ne mogu da se snađe. Bastard, bastard. Thanks for playing, guys.
They don't notice me at all. They don't care.
Ma laž, bre. Svi su te voljeli, Mary. Ti si mnogo slatka devojčica. Više se ja ne pojavljujem na taj prozor. Pa šta god bilo. Ključ. Secret found. Svako gledanje kroz prozor je veoma opasno. Tako je, dečko, a? Dobro došao. Ja, jebem ti, pa gdje da beži?
What was that?
Gotta be the girl. Let's go find her.
Ajde da otkrijemo istinu.
She's in here.
What the hell?
Stay here.
Hey, Bigfoot, mind the goddamn vinyl, will ya?
Andrew, what's going on?
He knows I was about to confess all to the judge.
No, wait.
You protect me. You must.
Wait, this isn't right. No way.
I assure all gathered here today that our town will be free of the devil's grasp. Together, by God's grace, little hope will prevail. My word on it.
This court is hastily convened, but with good reason. If we are to finally rid ourselves of the evil which has infested Little Hope, then we must act today. I accuse you, Mary, of witchcraft. What say you, Reverend?
The evidence, as discovered through my investigation, is beyond question. Mary uses her puppet as a familiar to summon and serve the devil.
We have been deceived by a child, by her guise of innocence. This puppet was mistakenly used to denounce Tabitha, but it has always belonged to Mary and Mary alone. She allowed her own kin to be executed as she watched in silence.
That is not so. Liar!
Now this tainted child, this creature of Satan has the marrow to accuse me, a man of God, of wrongdoing.
This is crazy. These people have lost their freaking minds.
It was never my intention to bring harm to this town, or its people. Can you not help me?
What can I do? If I could do something to stop this, I would, but...
Now in her hour of greatest need,
I don't
this
see
child
how.
of the damned pleads once more for the
Wait.
devil's help.
I beg the court's indulgence. Please guide me at this time. I seek your counsel.
And Mary alone, and it is the devil's instrument.
We have to stop this. The only madness is right here in this court. Carver, he's the evil one.
We have been swayed by malice. The truth hidden from us, but not by Mary. Reverend Carver is the one urging us to believe in the devil.
Be silent.
This is all
You'll
his
not deceive
doing.
us any longer. Your true purpose is plain to see. I will see this town purged of all evil.
You're messing this up. Carver isn't the one you should be calling out.
What must I do to bring Little Hope back into the light? I fear the Reverend and what he is capable of.
If it's the doll that's evil, then destroy the damn doll. Then you'll be rid of it.
The Reverend is right to blame the puppet. That is what has cast its spell on Mary. Destroy it, and she will be restored, released from its curse.
If the puppet truly holds Mary in an evil grip, then let us destroy it. See if the child can be free from its spell. Reverend, burn the puppet. Destroy it.
Ajmo,
Must
uvažena
not act in
gospodo.
haste. The girl must face the full consequences of
My
her deeds.
authority is not for questioning. Do as I ask.
You did everything you could. Don't blame yourself. None of this is your fault. That's it, right?
I'm not sure about that. I could have just made things a whole lot worse.
Whatever questions we still got, they won't be answered now. Let's just get out of here.
What's up? You okay?
Think we've seen the last of that kid.
Kako se ovo sranje sad dogodilo? Ovdje ništa ja nisam mogao da uradim. Ništa, izgleda da smo završili igru, svi su nam mrtvi. Ovo je nameštena, brate, da pogineš, jebote igra. Ništa ne može da se kiraš. Znači, slobodno i vi se predajte.
Hey!
Šta je s tobom sad?
I'm real sorry. I know it wasn't your fault. Both of us been through some real tough time these past years.
Znači, aha, ti si dolazio na sahranu, jebote. Na dženazu.
About half a mile or so, there's a diner with a working phone. You call for help and you leave this place. And don't you ever come back. Ain't nothing left here for you.
Konačno dan u ovoj igri da vidim. Svetlost. Da li je ovo kraj igre sad? Take out, open. Ajde nešto da pojedemo. Popijemo.
I'm real sorry for what I've put you all through.
Brate, ništa ti nisi kriv. Igra ti namesti da pogineš.
That's gonna haunt me forever.
You're not alone here.
Take it easy on
We've
yourself.
all been through
You know
hell.
that, right?
We're finally getting out of
You
this
can't
hell.
blame yourself for any of this.
It was a tragic accident.
I just wish we all could have made it.
Ovo je vozač izgleda, jel? Jeste. Vozač autobusa.
We're diverting all traffic through Little Hope. You okay, buddy? You seem a little confused.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to get these folks to where they need to be.
I doubt a short delay will trouble him too much.
Šta je pa, gdje je bio ovaj?
Can everyone just shut up? This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here.
Šta si ti, koja je tvoja uloga ovdje sad?
Hi there. How you doing? Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver.
What?
Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's funny. Sounds like you could use a drink.
Better not, thanks. I need to keep a clear head.
Znači, ovaj je sve kriv, dao nam je.
What the hell is going on in there?
Get the hell out of here!
Još uvijek nije
I'll
jasno
go
šta
once
se
I look
dešava
you in the
ovdje.
eye. Now let me in! Hey!
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in.
troje ljudi, 3 osobe smo izgubili.
That's it. Game over. You're done. For now, at least. You could always try again, see if you can get a different result. That's the problem with demons. If you don't lay them to rest, they will haunt you forever. Not a bad effort. Some found redemption, some didn't. All your doing. And you eventually found him. The bus driver. Maybe he can now put the past behind him.
Good night.
Till we meet again. Maybe in the South Pacific, or the Arabian Desert, or somewhere else. But we will meet again. At least one more time.
Dobra igra je bila. Dobro, mogu li ovo nešto da prekinem ja ovdje? Ništa. Da vidimo nešto. Zakucavanja, a? Šteta, samo 2 ljudi nam je preživjelo. Ništa, to je to ljudi, hvala na gledanju, vidimo se u nekoj drugoj igri, možda horor, možda avantura, pojma nemam. Evo neki naši ovdje, Jelena Radanović, Sonja Marković, Bojana Šarac, Nenad Ivanović, Marija Relja, Boris, šta su ovo, su neki naši ljudi jebote. Animation. Ovo ne može da se makne. Znači ovo mora da gledam do kraja, ajde vidimo nešto. Ajde, mogu li da ubrzamo nekako, da maknem? Hej. Evo neki Kinezi. Mnogo ljudi je radilo ovu igru, baš sad je teže napraviti igru nego film. Viši budžet treba i isto glumci trebaju i glas i sve, i animacije. Stvarno dobra igra bila je dobro, ali kratka. Skip to end.
You believe in God?
Absolutely not.
We'll start believing.
We are under attack by... I don't know what. You wouldn't believe me even if I tried. Hell, I don't believe it and I was there.
In Sumerian myth, they say the souls of the dead went deep underground to the House of Ashes, where they lived on dust, plagued by the demons of the underworld.
House of Ashes. 2021. godina dolazi, znači ovo smo otvorili. Igrao sam i prvi deo ove igre, bila je baš dobra, ono. Drugi isto zakucao. Moglo je to bolje da svi ljudi preživu. Dobro, mogao sam još ovih sekreta da nađem, ali...
Where are we? What happened?
The bus crashed. We're okay though, just shaken up.
I don't remember being in any crash.
Well, here we are on set of Little Hope, part of the Dark Pictures anthology. Tell me about the characters you play in the game.
Yeah, very exciting. I play Andrew, who is a student on this trip to the town of Little Hope.
You know this place?
No. I mean, I don't think so.
I also play Anthony and I play Abraham, all existing at different time periods in different places.
Is it tough to balance it all and to kind of jump back between these characters as you go through it?
A little bit. I've had a lot of help along the way, and we've been able to, for the most part, separate the three different guys. We have an amazing accent coach on set at all times, so she keeps me in check and puts me on the right part of the map when I stray too far.
Only the devil could create a demon who so resembles me. We do look alike, which I agree is pretty damn weird.
How tough is it for you to separate that and balance it all?
Yeah, it's interesting. Andrew, being the character that I embody for most of the time, was a little bit easier for me. I related to him naturally. He's this socially awkward, repressed student, and I certainly as a student was pretty socially awkward and repressed, so I could relate to him a great deal.
You seem uncomfortable around kids your own age.
This trip is actually my first time away from home.
Oh, you picked a real beauty.
Yeah, well, if I ever make it back, I'll sure have something to talk about.
The other character, Anthony, is slightly more immature, comes from a big family. I can also relate to that. And dealing with the family dynamic and playing that sibling friction was also something that I think a lot of people can relate to. And that was fun. Another sort of element of the challenge, which I really enjoyed. And then there's Abraham, who's the third character that I'm responsible for.
We have to stop this. The only madness is right here in this court.
And the nice thing that exists in all three of them is this motivation to do good, to do right. And I think all three characters I really had admiration for. They seem to be like morally adept, and it's important to respect, I think, the characters that you play, or at least identify something within them that you respect. And I respected all three of the guys that I played.
I know what must be done here.
And they're all so very different, and even the level of the accents change between them. Is that something that's challenging to navigate?
Yeah, that's been really fun. For me, it's been when playing Andrew. I've been doing a relatively neutral American accent, but we've sort of based most of the action in New England, so it does lean towards the East Coast, and it doesn't take on too strong of a characterization in either direction. The vocal work for Anthony is similar to that, but because Anthony lives within the 1970s, there's been a little bit of tweaking to the accent in order to accommodate the times. And then Abraham's an entirely different accent. It's been a bit of guesswork as far as constructing that accent because there's no recordings of what people sounded like at that time. But I suppose the closest thing to it we imagine is a kind of Northern English accent. And my dad's from Yorkshire, so I've basically been ripping off what my dad sounded like when he was younger.
She talked in this really weird accent. Was that even American?
And also with the process itself is a huge, like a learning curve, like you say, with the performance capture. What's the process been like for you? Have you been able to adapt? Do you feel at home now wearing the helmet? And
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, it presents a whole host of challenges. It can get a little uncomfortable.
Okay.
After a while, it can get a little uncomfortable. You never forget the first time you go for a wee wearing that headset, thinking, am I on some sort of screen somewhere in the studio right now? Can people see me weeing? But you soon get used to the headset and the pack that you're wearing. And I think the best thing you can do is try and remove that from the equation entirely and just make it about looking at the person opposite you. Some of the more physical stuff is challenging because if you do want to move around and you do want to add a physical performance to whatever facial, emotional things that are being captured, you have to be careful that the sound isn't being compromised because of your movements. But, you know, in lots of ways, it's been quite freeing too. We move at a great pace. There's little repetition over the same thing. There's lots of variation, but little repetition really. And we have an opportunity to move freely about the space pretty much. We're not confined to marks and we don't have to relight every single moment. It's go, go, go. It's been 100 miles per hour and I've loved the intensity of it. It's been great.
But we're looking for our bus driver.
What?
Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's funny.
What's up with the fog outside? It's pretty weird.
Sure is a thick one tonight.
Actually, it's so thick it's stopping us from leaving.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
You're, trapped here too, then?
it's a whole different pace, I feel, than what you normally when you're setting up a scene and you shoot front to back, and then now it's kind of like you're just jumping in and you're just like stop, start, stop, start. It must be kind of refreshing in a way.
100%, yeah. You can start in the morning and by lunch you've died and come back to life 4 or 5 times, whereas on a film set you would have had to shoot for several weeks to get that material. So you do blast through a ton of content.
Run! Get the hell out of there! Look out!
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool to see yourself in a video game. It's gonna be an incredible experience too. And then now your friends and family members can like play you in a game. That must be a whole weird feeling.
Yeah, that is really weird. It's strange enough seeing my face on screen in anything, but you're really mad and exciting, I guess, to think about being in a video game. I guess that's like a little kid's dream in lots of ways, so I feel very lucky.
It's incredible. And your friends are gonna call you, but like, I killed you.
Yeah, I killed you 3 times. And they're like, good to speak to you too, bud. Yeah, thanks for the call.
Would you confront your fears or would you run away?
I want to say confront my fears. After this experience, I would confront my fears. Maybe previously I would have run away.
What kind of place is this?
It's one of those things where what you think you'll do is different than what you probably actually do.
In the moment, yeah, 100%.
Oh, I would confront my fears and then you're gone.
Gone. Yeah.
And lastly, would you explore on your own or in a group?
In a group, I'd have to. One of the best things about this experience has just been the camaraderie that's developed amongst the cast, and over a short period of time shooting at this intensity, it's bonded us together really quickly, and I've loved being part of the team. A group of us in one room on this crazy journey together, so it's all about exploring as a team.
I'm just gonna say it. This is exactly what goes down in horror movies.
Well, plus than anything in the horror genre, we know what happens when you go off on your own, right?
100%. Don't do it.
They still do it.
And they still do it.
Let's go check out that room over there.
No, don't go check out that room.
Nope.
Don't go check out.
Or bring someone with you.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. There you go.
All right, Will.
Tanner, thanks
a lot. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Cheers.
Dobro, ajde vidimo neku drugu priču.
I just saw someone in the woods. Okay, very good. We're freaked. Who's there?
Whoever you are, this isn't funny at all.
The demons are an integral part of the story of Little Hope. It's the crux of a lot of the things that happen, and that informs a large part of what we're doing. The starting point for each of the demons was the style of execution. They're based on a character that gets killed. That then informs how the character behaves, how it moves, how it sounds, and those are all brought together to give us that convincing, terrifying demon.
In order to make convincing demons, you need to ground them in nature. So what we do is we use our understanding of anatomy and our deep understanding of biomechanics and the principles of the way things move and the way things actuate, and we apply this to the demon design. We obviously start with the production design. The production design is a drowned demon. What we need to do then is look for extra reference. We have to look at stuff like autopsies. We'd look at what happens to the skin when it gets exposed to water for a long time. We have to look at creatures from underwater. We look at various types of fish. Loads of images and real-world reference helps, although it's slightly gruesome.
This particular demon we're looking at is the one that's been hung. We didn't want to show the whole of this character, and right from the beginning we said, let's focus on the areas which are the most terrifying. And so the overall silhouette of the character was to be like this twisted rope. Her limbs had coiled, and so we were exaggerating the metaphor of this hanging. 1,000 years of being trailed along the ground, it had worn away her feet, the bones being worn down, the nails being broken off. She'd been in pain for a long time. The most key of all of the elements was the face and how we framed that, and that was that broken, twisted neck, one eye remaining, a tear coming out because it's that last remains of her soul. The noose was digging into her neck, and her tongue is actually so bloated and grown that actually became a feature for us in the game, that tongue actually becomes a grapple to get hold of some of the characters.
To animate a demon, we would start with looking at how they walk or move forward. Some of them are dragging themselves, and then also how they would attack their victims, just flesh out the layout and the choreography of it. Mocap is a big help. Obviously, it's a lot faster than keyframing from scratch. So we decided to use it as a base for some of them, and then we would layer on top of that all the characteristics that bring them to life, even though they're dead.
The Crush Demon in particular was difficult to work with because we weren't able to use motion capture footage, so that is going to be completely hand animated. So that meant we were really starting from scratch. All the other demons, we did use actors' footage, so we have a lot of actors with spikes tied to them, limping across the scene.
Let's get the fuck out of here!
On the Broke Demon, we asked the actor to use various props to try and achieve the sort of movement that we wanted. And I think he did a great job. It was really successful. We've had to, again, add on to that to help with the weight and the believability.
We take our initial cues for the sound of the demons from the visuals, and they look fantastic. But then we have to take the sound of the demons beyond the visuals to give them a really strong otherworldly presence. We need each of the demons to be individually recognizable whilst maintaining that uncomfortable unfamiliarity for the player.
What is that thing?
So at distance you might hear the chains clanking or the vocal screams. But when you get close up to the demons, you hear lots of detail, the cracking of skin, the creak of the chains, the breaths or the sound of the icky vomit. We really want the player to feel the breath through the sound of the demon on their face.
Angela, no!
When we're thinking about the camera work for the demons, one thing that was really at the forefront of my mind was trying not to show too much, trying not to lose all restraint, and I think that's a really easy trap to fall into with CG in general, and especially with games that you've got all these monsters that you've built and you've spent a lot of time working on, and it's really easy just to go straight to putting everything on screen. But thinking back to some classic horrors, classic monster movies, a lot of times there the directors had to use a lot of restraint and just show little bits and pieces because they didn't have that kind of budget or that kind of effect to really make it convincing. And there's something about that I really like, that I wanted to bring back back to Little Hope. So when I was directing the camera team, I've asked them to show little bits, little glimpses, a clawed hand here, a shadow on the wall there, the chains rattling, whatever the key characteristics were of that demon. The interesting thing with that is that I think sometimes your imagination as a viewer fills in the blanks in a far more terrifying way than we really could. So we tried to build up that suspense, working up to this big reveal where you finally see full on in the light this thing that's been hunting you down in all its gross, horrific glory. With the demon scenes, lighting definitely had a key part to play as well. It had to work complementary to what we wanted to do with the cameras, but also there's some very specific things you can do with lighting that really lent itself to this task. So one of the big ones was the use of silhouettes. The demons have really interesting form and really interesting shapes. They're very unusual, you know, these humanoid creatures all distorted, and we wanted to use that without revealing too much. So quite often we tried to use backlighting, or the fog that's present all through Little Hope is a really useful tool for silhouettes, as you can have this nice separation with a brighter background and then have the creature dark in the foreground. It was a nice way to make them feel even more gross than they really were.
The Little Hope narrative is extremely multi-layered, and the demons not only represent the tortured souls of the characters, but they also represent the psychological trauma that humans can obtain through witnessing traumatic events. So when the game opens in the prologue and the main character is witnessing these traumatic events, we underscore this with really strong male Gregorian choir, which we use later in the game when the demons are attacking, to really strengthen and reference that psychological trauma with the tormented souls of the characters.
Run! Now!
The broken demon's the most terrifying because of the way it moves. It's really unsettling because you can't anticipate where it's going to go next. All the limbs are breaking and it's all moving in a really erratic way. So if you were to try and escape from it, you wouldn't know where to go because it might go there or it might go over here. So that's the most terrifying in terms of unpredictability, I suppose, and having a deep effect on your psyche.
Interestingly, when you work at Supermassive, you get immune to horror. That's one thing I've definitely noticed. The powers of horror somehow get lost in me every time I'm watching a horror movie. I don't get so scared anymore just because I see this stuff every day. But doing those demon scenes, I must admit, even watching them back as they were work in progress, it was always like fairly distressing and fairly horrific. So hopefully some of that comes across in the experience for the player too.
Idemo, ima li još šta? Ok, to bi bilo to, ljudi. Have a nice time. Vidimo se u sljedećem videu.